They're in the back of my fridge, so
they are
crisp.
Spicy. Oh, wow. That's good.
Yum.
I needed that. Yummy. Thank you.
Yummy. Also, guys, we forgot to like go pick up a snack of the day. So our snack of the day is a cheese stick.
Yeah, this is just all we got right now.
I've been doing, I got these, like they're just like standard cheese sticks. And then I've been getting Slim Jims at the deli. And I'll do a bite of Slim Jim. Bite of cheese.
I used to do that on my, like for my road trip snacks. You remember the ones that are sold in duos?
Yep. Oh, the cheddar ones.
Yeah. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Welcome back to our Oddvice podcast.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
So if you guys need a new show recommendation, I have one for you. It's called The Girlfriend on Prime Video. It's so fucking good. I finished. She's almost done.
There's only 6 eps, so it's like if you guys like short series, where it's like I'm assuming it's just gonna be complete because it's a mini series, you know. And that the episodes are only like 45 minutes, so you could really get through it in a day if you wanted to.
It's so good. It's so well done. It's it feels like a long movie, which I like. You're saying like I kind of like that because I feel like sometimes when someone recommends a show and it's like 15 episodes, 4 seasons, it's a little overwhelming. Like,
yes,
I don't know. This is really digestible, and you're on the edge of your fucking seat. It's a classic story of like a mama's boy, a controlling mom, and a girlfriend comes into the picture, and the girlfriend and the mom are battling for the son's attention, but it gets dark. It's not just like, oh, hi honey, I got you a sweater. Like, it's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He's my boy.
And I don't want to say like what it is they do because it was really cool to like watch it unfold, but like from a production level, they do something really cool that I haven't yet to see.
Yeah,
I've never seen that be done before, and they do it so successful. And the second you're like, oh, yep, it's intentional. It really changes the story.
Yep, it's a really cool format.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like it, and like. It's also, and maybe it strikes a chord for you too, having dated a mama's boy.
It really does.
I'm thinking like, you know, it's obviously a very intense
I was going to say like it definitely, my situation didn't get as dark,
and
but
a lot of people's doesn't, hopefully. But like
you see, like you very well see the perspective of the mother, and it's exactly the perspective that I witnessed from a third point of view. It is weird. It is weird. It's like this weird phenomenon. Mama's boys and moms who can't let go strikes a chord in me having witnessed it, but also like I wonder if this is something that is in a mother from the jump.
Or
like
if it happens
before before she becomes a mother, like does it take a specific
like
does it take a specific person, or is this something like, am I gonna understand what this mom is like when I become a mother to a boy? Like, is it one of those that, you know what I mean? Like,
I think both can be true for different situations. For the second part, you saying like, is this something I'm gonna understand once I have a boy? Monica's not like that with Ollie.
Yeah. I mean, we know,
like there's people who aren't like that. So I don't think it's like a universal experience by any means.
Right.
But I think it probably just depends on the personality too, because it can be stemmed from so many things. Like I'm sure the majority of it is controlling mothers.
Yeah.
That's a given. But then there could also be like that weird kind of attention dynamic that mothers want from their sons because they're not getting it from their partners.
Right.
Like, there's so many different ways to get to the mama's boy dynamic, and all can be from pre-existing reasons or reasons that just happen once you have the kid. I don't know.
It's like I said, it's one of those weird things that I want to understand it. You know, it's so crazy. It's so weird. It's so weird to witness.
Are there dads like that? Like on the other side of?
Like with their daughters?
Yeah. I mean, of course, I guess we could never say never, but like,
I don't think it's as much of a like thing, you know, like there's daddy's girls, but like I would consider myself a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Especially growing up more so, but it was never like that. And you have like the protective dad who's like, who hounds on the new boyfriend and that shit, but it's not, I don't think there's an element of jealousy. I think it's protectiveness.
Right.
And with the mothers and their sons, there's a very clear element of jealousy.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. Like,
yeah. It's like it's a motherhood. Yeah. It's a motherhood thing. Like,
yeah, she
grew you and she breastfed you and she gave you life, but like the dad doesn't have that
maternal instinct.
No, that like internal connection with any of his kids. Right.
What's like a daddy's girl? Like, what's that?
I always wanted to be around my dad. And like, I grew up with one sibling, a brother, and it like the four in the family dynamic. I'm sure if like any of you guys relate, you would understand this, but every time you would go do something, it would be 2 and 2. Like, like who sat next to mom at the dinner booth and who sat next to dad, who was on whose team when you would go bowling, who like it was always me and my dad, and then it was always Vince and my mom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
For me, it was like kids. 2 and 2 is kids and adults.
It was always me and my dad. Yeah. And like my dad was my softball coach, and he, like
you were connected outside of the family unit too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of
life.
What my experience was, but
yeah,
I went to a father-daughter dance growing up.
Every time you bring that up, I want to cry. That is the cutest fucking thing ever. That
I have the
so
picture
special.
still. I'll put it on the screen. It was under the sea themed.
It's even cuter.
Yeah. And I think my dress was blue.
You probably want to dress like a Little Mermaid. How old were you?
7.
Do you like remember the day?
Yes. Fully.
Oh my God.
I remember that. I don't know what was it like. I'll have to ask my parents, but I don't remember if it was like a community thing or if it was like a softball thing or if it was like my dad's work or something. But I just remember going, and I remember like my dad talking to all the dads, and like
it was probably so fun, like as a young dad.
But there were like no moms were allowed. Like it was just father-daughter.
Oh my God.
And like you slow dance with your dad. Like it was really sweet. Let me try and find the photo.
That is so fucking special. That's like, it's actually making me cry. That's only something you see in the movies. Like that's so storybook.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's sweet.
This is so cute.
I need to ask.
It makes my heart so soft.
What it was for. The under the sea theme.
Yeah, it's like crazy backdrop.
Oh I remember I was so excited.
Did you like put on like lip gloss? Like did your mom put like a little bit of makeup on you?
It looks like maybe I
full beat.
Yeah. Eyelashes. Like fix my hair.
Yeah, no. You were probably just running around.
Yeah. I remember it was like one of the first times I've ever had to be social alone. Like everything I went to the same school with the same 30 kids from kindergarten onwards. And I remember feeling like, okay, I have to like talk to strangers because I didn't know anyone there. Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. The blue carpet.
The music was probably fire.
Yeah.
Like Baby Bash.
It had to have been Vallejo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was probably 7 or 8.
That is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. You need to get that physical picture and like frame it. You should ask your dad about it too if he remembers.
I will. He probably doesn't.
So I was scrolling last night, as you do, and I honestly sometimes when I get like sponsored ads and they work,
I hate it.
Well, I go respect.
Oh really?
I'm
like
like
you got me.
Yeah, there's definitely an element of that, but there's so many that are so not good.
Right.
That when it is one, I'm like, all right, it worked.
Right.
Yeah. So it's this, I think it's an app. It's called Flamingo Cards. And it looks like it's an app that feeds you the cards. I don't know if they have like a physical deck itself, but they post their cards.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're funny, like friend questions, but not like we're not really strangers level. Like it's
not like deep.
Not that I've seen, but I think it's like it's the good questions for people that you already know, because we've struggled with that when we want to play those like interactive card games that are either like we're not really strangers, where it's asking about stuff we already know about each other, or it's like love shit and we're like not dating. So let me just read some and we'll answer them.
Okay.
If I invited you over and said, bring gloves, what would you assume we're doing?
Cleaning.
I thought that for you. I thought that for you too.
Cleaning.
Yeah. If someone needed proof I'm not normal, what story would you tell first?
Proof I'm not normal.
I know what I'd say.
About me?
Yeah.
What? Say it.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Your toenails.
Oh, yeah. They look good right now.
No, they
though.
actually look really good right now.
I just gave myself a full pedicure because I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. These shit can't pop out.
Yeah. Other than that, you don't really have like abnormal things.
Right.
You're pretty like stock.
I'm
You're
I'm
type
so
A.
standard.
You're type A stock 30-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Like you're like the like iOS 1 kind of thing, like where they
Love
build
that.
like build off after that.
Tried and true.
Right. Classic girl.
Classic girl. The only thing I can think of, which is like a recent thing, is you can't sit next to people in movie theaters.
I just don't like it. I don't like right next to them, one seat
But
in
that's
between.
so, like, it's a movie theater.
I know. I guess
I even
just
said
don't
that. I
really-
was like, you got to get over this one.
Yeah. I guess I just don't really go to movies that are fully packed, so it's not usually an issue. But I feel like we've been on it with new movies this year. Like we go see them like within
pretty
the
quickly
first week, so it is packed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it came from either. A movie is like a cozy thing, and I'm like, you're a stranger, and like we're watching a movie together.
I know, and it made me when the first time we went, it made me think about how close we used to be before movie theaters got cozy. Like when they were just like
seats, like chairs.
Do you feel this way on planes?
A little bit, but that's why I sit in the aisle always, because then I
You
have there's someone guaranteed not going to be on one side of me.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And I just like the feeling of, which is so funny because when you're on a plane, like where are you going to go? Right. But I like the feeling of being able to stand up if I need to. If I start having a panic attack, I can stand up and go to the bathroom and not wake up anybody. Like
you have an
like
escape route.
An escape, but like, again, to where
right.
We're all in the plane.
You can't get off the plane.
Yeah.
And if you did,
it would be really bad.
It would be so bad.
If I started a cult, what would our daily ritual be?
It would be like, I think it would start in the morning, and you would, well, these are your daily rituals.
But like something I feel strongly enough to like make my cult people do too. I think yours would be like shower, and you don't start until you clean up everything.
Facts.
Like house reset.
Yeah.
That would also be your nightly ritual.
Right. Well, it is our ritual here.
Like closing shift, opening shift.
And we can't get cozy after a full days of work without cleaning up the house.
I get that.
So yeah, that would be mine. Yours would be like, we have to compliment Link like every hour, like once an hour.
To pet Link.
Yeah.
We all have to go to the
Link.
dog park and watch Link run around.
It would be like Link time. Like we would all have to like give our energy to Link for a block of time.
She would be like the cult like mascot.
Yeah.
Where, like that's our logo, and like we all pray to Link.
Yes. Yes.
I kind of already do that. If I went missing for a day, where would you check first?
Ooh.
Where would I check for you? Honestly, here. like she's at home.
Well, that's not missing.
I know.
You would be like on a drive. You'd be in the car, windows down, like driving through like the mountains or something.
Yeah.
You'd be on a drive. You wouldn't be in one single place.
Yeah, I'd be on the run.
Yes. Yeah. I know mine. Where I'm going if I'm trying to get away from life.
Yosemite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, when you
Yep.
phrase it that way, if you're on the run, yes, you would go there. But if you were, I guess that's the same thing. But I guess missing,
like if
in my head is people just being like, wait, where's Alex real quick?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said home.
I think it's like if if I went somewhere and didn't tell anyone, it'd be that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yosemite. This is a good one. I feel like, let's see. If I randomly sent you, I just did something stupid, what would be your first guess?
It would.
I feel like I did it this morning. What I told you when I walked
in.
in.
It would be something like that. Like you booked your moving truck and you told them the wrong day.
Yeah.
Or you booked a flight that you were supposed to book for this November and it's for next November.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those.
Yeah, it's like small detail things like that.
Yeah.
Yours would be like, it's always something like really innocent. Like I think about the time of your life when you were using fabric softener as detergent. Like it's always something that like is fine.
Yeah. Like everyone's going to be okay.
Yep. It didn't hurt your travel plans, like nothing like that. But it's always something where you're like, oh,
like I was that stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, it would be like, I was trying to make brownies for Z's birthday and like I was out of vegetable oil, so I used like
that's what
fucking baking grease or some shit. Like you would be like, I thought oil was oil.
That's what I did with my when I made banana bread. Remember?
Yeah. What was that again? What'd you do?
I accidentally used pancake mix instead of flour.
Yes,
they actually turned out really good.
Were super good. They're like cakey, really like dense.
Yeah.
They were good. But yeah, it'd be something like that where it's just like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like, come on, Alex.
Right.
Oh, you guys could probably see her ears if you're on visual, but Linky's here. And every time Link comes over, they get closer and closer to like actually fucking with each other. Mm-hmm. Like now, the first time Vixen was mean and like a bully and would scare and would like hunt Link. And then the next few times, you could tell Vixen is like a little more welcoming and she can walk around her now and like, you know, be next to her without freaking out. And now you could tell Link wants to play with Vixen. Mm-hmm. And Vixen will like swat at Link, but she also swats.
It's like a playful one. She's not hissing. It's not like a hurting.
Yeah, and she does that with us. Like Vixen does this really cute thing where she'll hide like behind a door. She's been hiding. You know how these are usually open. She hides behind the door.
Scary
for Z to come home. But she'll hide behind like a doorway or a door, and she'll wait for you to walk by, and she'll go like, up on her back legs and pounce on you.
Yeah.
So I think it's like that.
That's what I'm noticing they're kind of doing, and Link's doing the thing that dogs do, where when they want to play, they like fake sneeze. They just like blow out of their nose a little bit. And then she's doing the like downward, like shake her tail, but like go low to show that she's not like,
aggressive.
Trying to like stand up on her. And even over there when you were finishing up something with work before we started recording, Link rolled and showed her belly.
Oh.
But I mean, they're different animals. So like to her, that doesn't really mean anything. But in dog world, like Link's really trying to be like, yo, like
we could play.
We're good. We're good. And
they'll get there.
I think they will too. It seems like it's getting closer and closer. But as far as like the tension, I think that's totally fine now. Even last time I was here, we were all chilled on the couch and they were both fully napping.
Yep.
Link
next
was
to each other.
Yep. Link was at the feet of the couch, and of that same part of the couch, Vixen was up on it 2 feet above her. Like they're to relax enough to fall asleep as animals means a lot.
Yeah,
like
they're
animals don't be doing it.
And I think that's just nice because at least when you come up to LA, when you're in San Diego, and you could stay with us and you could bring Link.
Actually bring Link. Yeah. I mean, you guys can bring Vixen too, but I guess cats you don't really travel with as much.
Yeah, and I don't imagine Z would come with me many times.
Right,
yeah.
like she would have someone to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
He can.
I mean, yeah, give her one of those backpacks.
We've been saying that.
And you'll have a car at that point too.
Yeah.
Like the cat carriers, which you probably already have from getting her, huh? Like one of those like duffels.
Yeah. That's what she's going to be in on the flight.
Right. Yeah. She's going to have a little passport.
They just, yeah.
You should get her one.
They just go, they sit under the chair in front of you. Yeah. She's going to meow like crazy.
Yeah. Meow. Yeah. She'll do her like,
she has such like a bitchy meow. She'll go,
meow.
Yeah.
It is like that.
Yes.
When you pick her up to get her away from like something she's chewing on that she shouldn't be chewing. Meow.
Don't touch me.
Yeah. Stop. It's like that.
She's such a brat.
She's like a little teenage brat, like a tween.
She is. Okay, so as you guys know, we asked you on our Instagram to send in entries about long distance friendships that you guys have. And as you also know, I'm going to be going to LA tentatively in March. But that means me and Kristen are going to be long distance friends for 6 months.
Long time.
A long time. That's a long.
The longest.
LA was long.
Yeah.
But
we also weren't as
close.
So it didn't like hit as much. Like
right.
This is the closest we've ever been and the furthest/longest we've ever been apart.
Right.
Like this is the final boss.
This is the final
I don't
boss.
think we're friends after this.
No, don't say that. But yeah, so we thought it'd be cool just to like hear your guys' stories and you know, we're gonna be fine, but we just want to like see what it might be like.
It's untouched territory. There might be things we're not thinking about as far as like even I think it was Kat on our Hella Zoom call last night. She made a good point about like it's kind of different with different friends. Like some friends you need to maintain and talk to every day because that's your relationship. That is kind of like me and Leanna.
Yeah.
Like me and Leanna talk pretty much every day. Whereas like me and Bree, we can catch up every 2 to 3 weeks and it's fine. And I think that was a really good point about it. There's no one answer and it's going to be just really dependent on like us as individuals.
Like what we're comfortable with too.
What we're comfortable with and like what the other person might need, not need. And so I'm sure that'll be the overarching kind of theme here, but I am curious to see what you guys say. All that said though, there will be some changes before we get into entries. We want to kind of keep you guys in the loop. Some changes with the podcast during that transition period. Yeah, we didn't want to like fully just like stop recording just because it's going to be a little inconvenient. We're just going to pivot. And this will more so be applying to like the visual element because audio is fucking audio. It just doesn't really
you don't care
matter
what we look like.
Yeah, exactly. So our plan is once I leave, we actually will be taking a 3-week, or was it 4?
Maybe 4.
3 or 4 TBD. We'll give you like a whole ass schedule. Like we'll damn near post like a little graphic on Instagram so you guys can know. But we'll call it 4 weeks that we will take off for Monday episodes. Patreon will absolutely remain. We don't really plan on taking a break for Patreon. Maybe like a week here or there if I really need it for like whether it's
reasons.
Moving or my mom. As you guys know, I will also be balancing going to the Bay and back. And if you know something's up with my mom, I obviously gotta
take care of that one.
Old ball and chain. But
Patreon will continue through the break of Monday episodes.
Yep. And then once I do have my cute, gorgeous, eclectic, like
so cute
casita built-in little shelves, like it's gonna be so cute. I'm manifesting really cute little spot in San Diego. Then I'll be able to build out a temporary kind of set that will serve as like our split screen perspectives for the visual once we do come back after that 4-week break.
Likely just call it mid-December.
Yep. Again, we'll give you final
Details.
dates as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And then that'll be what the visual element is up until season 6, which will probably come in the springtime. And at that, we won't tell you too much at that point, but come springtime when we're both in California, we will have a whole other engine that, we'll tell you about once the time comes. But yeah, so visual won't be gone. It will be different though.
Yeah.
So you know, I mean, you guys are the best. I'm not too worried about your patience with us, but thank you for being patient. If there are any bugs, if some shit looks fucking wonky or whatever, all that to say, like, the visual might look some type of way sometimes, but I think it's actually going to be really cool to keep up over time, over this time too, because it's such a transitional period that, like, I think it's going to make for some really cool episodes. So yeah, that's kind of just the update we wanted to give you. I feel like it's the best case scenario.
I think so too. And I don't want you guys to worry about like quality or anything. We're not just like connecting over Zoom. We're going to have cameras, you know, audio listeners are still going to have great audio.
Yep.
I don't want you guys to worry about that. It's just the fact that we're in separate rooms. But I think it's going to be really cool because a lot of the episodes I feel like are just going to be you and I catching up in general. So you guys will kind of get a like inner look at that too.
Catching up, and it'll just feel like a
phone
FaceTime.
call.
Yeah. So that's all.
That's all. Okay, this is going to be the first entry. It caught our attention because the title is 20-Year Friendship, 1,800 Miles Away. And we've been friends for 20 years. So
and that's a lot of miles. I think we're a little more than that, but like
anything over 1,000, it could be 1,000 or 10,000. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just not being in the same city.
Yeah.
Like
flight.
Yeah. But I also even think like we're still kind of long distance once you are in LA too. Like it's a long distance friendship for me.
We can't just like go grab a coffee.
Yep. Our day-to-days can't overlap.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I guess sometimes. Yeah.
Well, technicalities.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Hi, friends. I'm so excited for what this next chapter brings for you two. Kristen, you moving to another cool ass city. You're going to thrive back on the West Coast. Alex, you are making another life decision with your partner. It's definitely going to align and everything, manifesting only, but regardless of the outcome, what a beautiful thing. It's been a while since I felt the kind of alignment in the universe you guys were talking about, and I'm definitely taking notes on how to make it happen. One of my very first friends ever was made when I was in second grade and she was in first. We grew up in the same trailer park, so we were pretty close, LOL. We were always best friends, but she was younger than me, so we definitely had separation in school. Different friend groups. We went to different colleges, and she moved a few towns over, then she got married. I wasn't even in her wedding. She was in a, for lack of a better word, religious cult in college.
Wow.
Anybody else familiar with the Wesley Foundation? I know so many people with horror stories from there. Ooh,
I haven't heard of it.
We need to look that up. I watched her get married in a church to a man that didn't like me, with people standing by her that I did not know. I kind of had to reframe our friendship in my mind for a little bit because I was so confused why I wasn't a part of the day. She moved with her new husband to Denver and wrote me a letter addressing the fact that I wasn't in her bridal party and that she had regrets about it. We stayed in touch and I visited her once, but we were not nearly as close as we are today. She got a divorce and I was able to support her through that and on her journey to find love again when she was ready. I think that's when things changed. She was living this crazy life, going on these wild dates, and I was along for the ride. We started to FaceTime almost every day. It's been about 3 years since then and we are closer than ever. When we do get to visit in person, it's not a big thing because it feels like we see each other every day already. She is in a time zone 2 hours before me, so I'm at work when she wakes up. She FaceTimes me almost every morning when she gets ready for work. It feels like I'm there and following her around the apartment, just catching up. I have her location, so I know where she is, and I'm familiar with the places she likes to go. It's like I navigate the city with her in a way. We are so much closer, 1,800 miles apart, than when there were only 50 miles separating us. It's really hard sometimes because I'm not there to help her or distract her from things or hug her when she's sad, but I'm so grateful for her friendship and that it was able to flourish with all the time and space we have between us. Y'all are going to be A-okay, but I always love to share with you girls. Y'all should definitely do some more family lore cult submission episodes. That'd be good for Halloween.
Whoa, yeah.
I have some crazy family lore happening that I've DM'd to you guys as it unfolds on Patreon, and I just know that you two would eat it up. Much love, KK. I love that you brought up that you feel like you're with her in the mornings. When me and Kristen were long distance, when I was still in the Bay and she was in LA, that became a huge part of our friendship, was you calling me on your drives to work. That was like, that honestly got us back into the groove of being friends again. Yeah. And I think I've like always pictured that, like with the time change specifically, like I picture you calling me in the mornings and like I'm already, you know,
lunch.
Yeah, I'm like doing my day. But yeah, it's like those little bits of their routine where you do feel like you guys are 5 feet apart, you know? And that's totally what I imagine.
My commute, to give you guys perspective of how much time we would be able to talk. I was living downtown LA and I was commuting to Calabasas for work.
3 hours.
Every day. Yeah, it was about an hour 45 one way. And then at night would be less, because at night I would go to Scott's.
So it'd halfway.
At night it wasn't as bad. It was only like an hour.
Right.
But an hour 45.
When I was commuting from Hollywood to
Sherman Oaks.
No.
I think it was at like Tyrone.
No, from Hollywood to Orange County.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you did that.
I was in the car for, when it was bad, like 2.5 hours one way. Oh, that was really bad.
Crazy.
That job or like the commute. That commute fucked me up.
It's like a toll. Yeah. I mean, because you can't like really unwind after work. So it's adding more to your shift.
Because I'm in traffic. I'm getting pissed.
I'm frustrated.
Yeah. I have behind the wheel anger.
Bad.
Already.
I have
so
such
like
bad road rage.
Me too. Yeah. And that's, I mean, like I said, at least 2 hours. 2 hours on a good day. So that's 4.5 hours ish.
Right. But all that to say, that
gone.
Is a great time to call your friends.
Yes.
Because that's what I would do. I would call you, and then I would call Leanna. I would call my mom, my sister. Like I would go down the list.
You have to make your commute fun. You have to. You have to make it better. That's
when
I was. That's when I was listening to a crazy podcast.
That's when I like finally got into My Favorite Murder, because like I had the time for it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Next entry: long distance besties of going on 12 years now. Hey guys, my name is Jess, and I haven't sent anything in before, but I've been listening to your podcast for a while now, and when I saw the long distance friendships as a topic, I knew I had to write in.
Oh my god,
this might be a long one. Sorry in advance. My best friend Lucia and I have been long distance friends for 12 years now. I live in Australia and she lives in Croatia. We met in high school in Sydney on my first day at a new school and became inseparable pretty quick. We were the kind of friends that essentially lived at each other's houses and saw each other through all different seasons and drama of teenage life. As we were nearing graduation, we were starting to fight a lot about really petty things because of the stress of final exams, and actually ended our friendship during a pointless fight in the last few weeks of school. We didn't speak for months, and I definitely thought that might be it until I got the news that my dad had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and was likely not going to live the year. On impulse, I decided that although she wasn't in my life anymore, she knew my dad, and I thought it was important to tell her this really life-changing news as someone so close to me for so many years, so I called her. I told her about everything that had happened, and we agreed to meet up for a coffee. That was a long time ago now, but we decided to rekindle our friendship in the wake of an event much bigger than ourselves. She came to my dad's funeral that July and moved back to Croatia that September. She was originally from there and was in Australia for her mom's job. She hasn't been back to Australia since due to financial reasons, but I've been fortunate enough to have gone to Croatia a number of times now, and when I can't, we meet up in London instead. Sick.
Love that.
Fire. Maintaining a long distance friendship is kind of the same as any other friendship. You get out of it what you put into it, and we put in a lot. We're still very active in important parts of each other's lives. Sometimes we have lulls in talking. Sometimes we talk every single day. But when I called her and we met for coffee, we both made a commitment to each other that if we were going to become friends again, we would actually grow from the situation and not just find ourselves in petty fights like we've done previously. And we both honored that. We come to each other with complete honesty about something that's on our mind and look to resolve it instead of stewing over it. There are so many days where I wish my best friend wasn't so far away, but the depth and importance of our friendship was more valuable to me than being near each other at all times. We talk over WhatsApp mostly and try to call when we can. I was the first person she called when her 7-year relationship ended this year, and we're always the first person to call when something happens, be it amazing or devastating. The time zones can make communication quite funny because you'll get a drunken call recounting a night out while you're still sitting at coffee in the middle of the day. She also said sometimes she gets frustrated when she wants to tell me something excited immediately and I'm asleep, but that's just life. We also write physical letters to each other when we get bored, so I have a collection of letters written from her over the years. We've been friends for over 16 years, and it's crazy to think that 12 of those have been long distance, but yet we're still closer than ever. We've had a few people over the years tell us that our friendship is really special, and I always wondered if the reason they say that is because a friendship between two people so far away is hard to stay constant for so long, when usually they can fade out. I still wonder sometimes how we did it, but I am thankful we did. I don't really know what else to add to this, or if I was even trying to make a point, but I want to give people hope that long-distance friendships can work really well if you take the time to allow them to. And on a little end note, her and I are meeting up in July next year in London. She rallied to get us free accommodation with her friend and has paid for a ticket to go and see one of our favorite bands together. I can't wait.
Aww.
Thanks for taking the time to read this. Your podcast gives me so much joy listening to it each week. Take care, Jess. You need to send her this, or at least relay this message in some way to her, because I would want to hear this. Like, this is really beautiful, really, really well written too. 12 out of 16 years though is crazy.
That's why people say it's special, because it is like, I feel like that'd be daunting to kind of, especially with how far you guys are from each other and the time change.
The time change is
like
crazy.
That would kill. Like knowing, I think we're lucky that we're only 3 hours apart, because
we're in the same like time of day.
Yeah, and we
lunch,
already know what it's like because we still communicate with our family who's still out there. Like I'm on that work schedule, so really it's no different for us.
Yep.
So yeah, 12 years pat on the back.
That's actually something I'm really excited to adjust to, or see how I adjust to, is, and you relate to this, so much of my day is based off West Coast time, family, friends, work, my posting schedule. Like I post at 3 p.m. here, but only because I know it's lunch hour in the West Coast and majority of my viewers are on the West Coast. Like I just tiptoe around that time zone so much that I feel like it's going to feel so good to not have to do that subconsciously.
Yes, to be in it. I think about that a lot with work. Like I have never even adjusted to New York time because I'm fully on West Coast time. And I'm so excited to be off at 5 again.
Right. Yeah. But there are also benefits where like if something's mornings due at 5 p.m. Pacific time, I have like
we have till 8
p.m.
Yeah. No, it is.
So there's
for sure
pros and cons, but overall I am just excited to see what it does to like my body and like my mind, to be like, wait, I don't have to like split perspective my time,
because we exist in West Coast time still.
Yeah,
but like
I
we're
feel
physically
split.
here.
Yeah,
I've always felt that. Okay, here's the next one. It's called All of My Besties Are Long Distance.
Whoa.
Hi girls, when I saw your stories asking for how you manage long distance friendship, I knew how to write in. My 3 closest friends are actually all long distance friends. I live in the Bay Area, but it's Bay Area.
Yeah. I live in the Yay area.
In the Yay. Well, my friends live in Germany, New York City, and LA.
What the heck did you mean?
Wow. Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, this is relatable because I'll be in LA. Oh, Leanna will be there too. Well, for right now, I'll be in New York, Bree's in Phoenix, Leanna's in LA, and you're going to be in San Diego.
Yeah.
Like all 4 of us are going to be in different spots now.
Crazy.
Nuts. Okay. I manage each of these friendships differently. My best friend lives in Germany, and her and I FaceTime as often as we can. We make new recipes together on FaceTime and have virtual happy hours. Oh, we have
cute.
to do that.
I like that.
Things can get a little difficult with the time difference, but we're constantly texting each other and checking in and making time for each other virtually since visiting isn't exactly the easiest. It's so fun to, quote, hang out and bake cookies together or sip coffee and catch up. We also send each other care packages pretty frequently. She'll send me some fun German candies or snacks to try, and I make sure she's stocked up on her favorite Trader Joe's favorites. Love that. It feels so sweet to know my bestie girl is thinking of me all the way in Europe and is such a thoughtful gesture. My friend who lives in New York is my childhood bestie. We've been friends since we were 10. We'll both be 30 in January. Her and I communicate through Instagram a lot and love to send each other silly posts and reels that we know the other will get. She works in entertainment and I have a regular old 9 to 5, so timing for us can be a little wonky too. But we usually have about a 3 or 4 hour phone call every 2-ish weeks where we just catch up about everything going on and in true bestie form, talk our shit and let it all out. We also try to see each other at least once a year. I've gone to New York for Gov Ball or other festivals, and she's come out to California for a girls' trip to Napa and to go to Disneyland. It's so fun for us to experience new things together in each other's cities and states. We've also planned trips to meet up in midway points like New Orleans or Chicago. We might not talk as much as we'd like to, but we both always make the effort, and that's really all I can ask for. I also have a friend from college who lives in LA, which makes visits easier since we're both in California. We each visit each other once a year. I'll visit him in LA or he comes up to the Bay to see me. We text constantly and have a standing Sunday morning phone call with each other.
Love that.
Whether we get to talk for 20 minutes or 2 hours, we always check in, vent about whatever we need to, recap our weeks or weekends, and talk about the shows or podcasts we've been into. Because we're in the same time zone and have a similar pace of life, it's easier for us to talk as often as we want and maintain that part of our friendship. We both put a lot of effort into keeping in touch, which makes it seem almost effortless. And it's such a great feeling to know he's always there for me when I need him. All of these dynamics are different, yes, but it's made me so thankful for each relationship. They all fill a different part of my heart and make me so happy. It can be a difficult thing to navigate, especially if it's new to a friendship, but understanding that life ebbs and flows is key. If one of my friends are kind of going through it, has low energy, or is just busy and isn't texting back or can't call me, you have to remember it isn't you or the friendship. It's just life. Sending a cutie little card or ordering a snack to their house is a great way to say I'm thinking of you and love you, while still respecting their time, energy, and whatever period of life they're in. For anyone who needs to hear it, I don't feel any less close to these friends just because there's distance between us. And I don't think distance automatically means the friendship is going to end. It can be really scary to think you're going to lose your friend, but if you put the effort in, whether it's something as big as flying to see them or as small as mailing them a sticker you bought for them, I promise y'all can keep your besties and don't have to lose that closeness. I honestly sometimes feel even closer to my long distance friends than I do my friends who live nearby because we have such a strong foundation. It is really hard to always be missing them, but having something to look forward to with them makes it easier. I also find comfort in knowing that the things I love about my friends exist in me too. The humor, support, and traits of them I find myself missing are all within me. So tapping into those things makes me feel close to them and appreciate them whenever I'm missing them. Best of luck with the moving, the manifesting, and everything in between. This is such an exciting time for each of you, and I hope you are embracing the highs, the lows, and feeling it out however you need to. Sending y'all so much love. I love that you brought up the fact that life ebbs and flows and to not take it personal if someone kind of hermits a bit. You guys don't know how many entries we get about friendships that, they don't talk and the person's like, I don't know whether or not this friend just doesn't value me anymore, or should I just let the relationship fade? And I feel like it's just such a good rule of thumb to understand that a majority of the time these things aren't personal and people just get caught up in their day-to-day life, and people always have things going on and it's very rarely about the other person.
Yep. It's not just like a fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's a nice reminder because, like I said, we get that entry all the time, and it's easy to take things personal. You know, we automatically go to, you know, is it something that I did? Or maybe they, like I said, they just don't value the friendship. But yeah, it's a nice little reminder.
I could see myself in that situation also just asking,
yeah,
hey, we haven't been talking much. Is everything good? And then like,
what's up?
You're immediately validated that it's just a part of,
sorry, I've been busy.
Yep. And then you're like, oh, okay. And it's like never as bad. Once you ask or talk about it, it's never as bad as it is when it lives in your head. But hearing this entry makes me realize that a big like need for me is those little things where I know you're still thinking of me.
Yeah.
Where it's like a meme on like the Instagram thing, or like even like sending a TikTok. That's something my sister and I do all the time, is like, our text thread won't be us catching up necessarily, but it'll just be like a TikTok or meme or whatever. And it's just like those little moments, or every time I see a snack that reminds me of Brie or Leanna, like Brie is Little Bites. Every time I see Little Bites, I take a picture of it and I send it to her without any context, and she'll just be like, haha, I love you, whatever. Like little things it's like little that things. I think are really important to me, because it tells me like I'm still part of your world.
Yep.
Like you still consider me.
Yep. Yeah. That's like mine and Leanna's relationship is we just send songs to each other.
Exactly. There you go.
And like, but it's almost a level of like reassurance, because, you know, we'll go weeks without talking to each other, but then we'll send a song and we're like, oh, okay, we're good. Like it's not, you don't have to like overthink anything. It's just, you guys are in your own pattern of the friendship, and like, that's all that matters.
I am curious to see how we balance, this is like I'm thinking out loud right now, how we balance maintaining our friendship outside of the podcast.
Yeah, that, and just our friendship has kind of always been like sitting in silence with each other in person. Like our quality time is just being physically close to each other. Again, a lot without words. Like we go out to, and we've said this, like we go out to lunch and like we won't talk. Yeah. And we'll like throw a joke in there every 30 minutes.
That's so real. We probably look like we hate each other.
Right. But like that's how I value our time. That's our quality time. So it's going to be interesting to see how we balance, like, not only the podcast, because like that's just like a level of, you know, we have a business together and we work together. Like those are conversations we have to have. So like, how do we supplement that with something that already feels foreign to us? Because I mean, to me, because we don't, even living far apart here in New York, we don't just like call and FaceTime for hours.
Yeah, no,
it's just not our friendship.
Not for hours. We'll do like an occasional, where we're both just like
not doing anything.
Yeah, we're either both laying in the same angle in bed, or like we're both
and we'll just
cleaning
like continue
or whatever
the conversation. So yeah, it'll probably look like that.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, it is just physically being in the same room.
Yeah. I guess I want to make sure we don't like only do it on the podcast.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm just expressing out loud. I think we'll be fine, but like, that would get like transactional.
And it would feel like a Black Mirror episode. Like, yeah. No, I don't picture that.
Like a mental check-in I always do with myself. I don't know if you do this too, is like, it always happens around season changes with the podcast, when we're having our creative meetings and we're thinking about like the visuals for the next photo shoot or whatever. I always make sure I'm still feeling like, what is that? Fulfilled's not the right word, but just feeling good about, if this wasn't here,
like what,
how are we doing as friends, like literal friends? And it's always been a balance, because we've still been able to have the in-person time off fucking camera, literally not talking about anything like we're saying right now.
Yeah.
But now that that's gone, we're going to need to supplement it in a way outside of the podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
And I just don't know what that looks like yet.
It'll just be a lot of FaceTimes.
A lot of FaceTimes, and like, I don't know. I think it'll also be because there will be so much going on in our individual lives, I don't know what it's going to look like yet. So that's what I'm sitting here like biting my nails is like, I don't think we're going to know till we're in it.
No.
And like that, I mean, that's what, like this episode's very helpful and we're going to continue to keep reading, but like, I do kind of feel like that's going to be the bottom line is just like
how we
trial and error.
Yeah. And that's a good way to put it. It's going to be trial and error because I'm sure we're going to be like, okay, let's have these Sunday calls, you know, to where we do catch up and it's not about the podcast and we're literally just like catching up on how each other's week goes and we can try that. But you know, if that falls through and it doesn't work, we'll just have to try something else.
Yep.
Yeah. Which
I mean, yeah, we'll just do it. I don't know.
It's-
We've never had to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
yeah,
It's weird.
it's going to be trial and error.
Okay. Next entry. It's titled 1,793 miles away. 1,793 bottles of beer on the wall. Imagine.
This is the whole thing.
I have to read it. Hi, girlies. First of all, I want to say hello. I've been listening to you guys since day one and have been following Kristen since the Vlog Squad days. You guys are truly the sisters I never had, and I enjoy listening to you guys every single Monday morning on my work commute to start my week. This is my first time writing in, but I thought this topic is perfect as it's something I'm so passionate on because my best friend lives 1,793 miles away from me. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and my best friend lives in Helena, Montana. Helena? The distance is sad, of course, but I think it's a really beautiful thing. My best friend belongs in Montana. She's always said she's wanted to live there, and I've always been a city girl, so I think it's really beautiful to see us in environments we feel we belong. Her and her husband hunt, they hike, they fish, they camp. I love seeing her post on social media as she's living it up out there. It's truly her dream. To see the life she has created out there makes me feel nothing but proud of her. We support each other in every single aspect. We make it a point to see each other at least once a year. But this past year, we both got married. We both had bachelorette trips and weddings, and we made it a point to prioritize our friendship because it means the most to us. We've had weekly to bi-weekly FaceTime sesh to catch up on each other's lives. It truly doesn't feel like she's that far because even if we go a week without talking, we talk like we saw each other yesterday. It's also so fun because when I go out there, it's a whole different scenery change. And when she comes to me, it's a whole different scenery change. So we both appreciate and love each other's environment, which has helped shape us in our 20s. Our best friendship is 10 years old. I am actually going out to see her on Wednesday for 6 days. Kristen, good luck on your move. I'm very excited for you and rooting for you both always. Love you.
Love you.
Love you. I like that point about being able to like absorb each other's cities
lifestyle
and lifestyles. That is cool once
Like
the visiting happens. It's like, oh, let me show you my new coffee shop. Let me show you my new I do like that kind of element. It helps me wrap my head around how the friendship's evolving rather than trying to like keep it what it was when you weren't long distance.
Because that's a good point, because I feel like that's where the unrealistic expectation comes into play, is when you just like expect everything to remain the same and like it's just different now. And like the amount of times that you communicate and the type of things that you talk about, and there's so many elements that will change to the expectation that, you know, oh, we're just going to be just as close. Like, yes, your closeness could remain the same, but it's going to take different levels of effort in different areas to keep that closeness.
Totally. And it's cool. Like I think about often how, you know, now leaving New York, like I have friends in New York, LA, Phoenix. I'll have them in San Diego, the Bay, Nashville, fucking Canada.
Yeah.
We've
got friends.
We have friends in, what is it?
Area codes.
I got friends in low places.
In different area codes.
They should do a mashup.
Our different brains. That's
Is that what's?
Yeah.
Is that the song? Is that even a song?
I got friends in low places. Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe I'm just thinking that.
No. That's the song.
Well, friends and hoes are different too.
Yeah. I got hoes.
He's talking about women he's having sex with.
True. And I don't. Yeah.
I don't think we're having sex with our friends in all those places. I'm not, at least.
No. Okay, this is going to be the last entry. It's called France Took My Bestie, the Bishhh.
France took my pants.
Hey, ladies. First time writing in. Very old fan. Thanks for writing in.
Hello.
Welcome. I remember finding Kristen so cool with her Save the Environment merch. Yeah, that old.
Wow.
Remember that?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I'm a 34-year-old woman, met my bestie 15 years ago. And to say she's my soulmate is an understatement. We share the same brain, the same love language, the same values. A few years ago, our country went through an insane ordeal. And most of our friend group, most of Lebanese youth really, decided to try their luck elsewhere. A big chunk of our group, including my bestie's significant other, succeeded in landing visas to France. Once her boyfriend got settled, she worked on her own visa and moved away. Devastation hit me like a falling piano in Tom and Jerry. I just could not fathom not having her around. But alas. But alas, we had to cope. Both me and her. We text every day, the occasional video call as we both don't enjoy calls that often. She visits around twice a year, sometimes thrice. Thrice. We support each other the same way we used to, always each other's clutch. It's beautiful when the friendship is loved and valued the same way by both parties. No effort goes unnoticed or unreciprocated. No one feels like they're doing too much, just giving and not thinking about what you will receive in return because you know it's there. Our other friends are always surprised that we hadn't lost touch and that we still communicate every single day. But it's a bond for life, a sister, not a friend. She got married earlier this year and we all got to visit France. Now we're going through baby fever and plans for the future. From drinking my dad's gin straight out of the fridge at 18 years old to hopefully soon having babies together, life is fucking insane. I wish you the best of luck on your journeys. I love watching you girls blossom. All the love to you and your sweetest fur babies. A picture of my own fur baby for some serotonin.
Oh, that looks like a Pixar cat.
That's a fake cat. Fixie, look.
What the fuck? That actually looks like AI.
Look at the eye.
That's what I'm saying. Like Pixar, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
look
fluff.
Like the stance too. It's so like meow.
Well, what's your fur baby's name?
Cat.
Fur baby.
Fur.
Baby.
Kind of cute name.
Fur's cute. Oh, wait. That's also a good point. Like what, Kristen, what if mine in your relationship is text?
I know that it won't work for me.
Why? You have people that you text every day.
I wouldn't work for me and you.
Yeah.
Like for
why?
Like where I hold our friendship. I think I would like to catch up more than just text.
Over FaceTime.
Yeah, because
of course, like we will of course have our FaceTimes, but what if that's like our day-to-day form of communication? Like where we'll go.
I could see that, yeah.
Because I could see.
We even kind of do that now. Like I feel like we'll shoot back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. But like, yeah, what if that is our, you know, we're still thinking about each other. Because I see that with myself. Like if I see something, I'll take a picture and send you the picture of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So like, I feel like that in my head would be our day to day. And then we'll obviously have our FaceTimes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
I didn't even think about texting.
No.
But I think we do it more than we think.
Yeah. I feel like quite a bit. Like,
yeah.
And we'll do it when we're like watching a show. Or,
yeah.
And even if we're not watching at the same time, if we know we're both watching the show in general, like I'll hit you with something. And then like once you get to the episode, you'll respond to it. Like yeah, I feel like we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be.
We'll see. I'm not worried about it.
That's the thing. There was actually, it wasn't this entry, but there was another one where they were saying how like, you know, we might not talk, but then once we do, it feels like no time passed.
Yeah.
That is like the foundation of this friendship and all of our close friendships. So like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just more so curious how it's going to evolve.
Yeah, me too.
Because we haven't, well, I guess like moving to Brooklyn evolved our friendship a little bit, but again, we're still down the street. We still see each other 3 times a week, like
that crutch. Least.
Yeah. But we haven't had a rebirth of our friendship since we became friends again.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because that was the starting point to like how close we are now.
Yeah.
So this will be the biggest change that we've
biggest
experienced.
trial.
Yep. That we've experienced since then.
In full transparency, I'm shaking in my boots a little, not in like true doubt, but in like, I hate this word, but like in like a triggering way where it was so hard for me last time. And it felt so like one-sided, but again, it was completely different circumstances.
I think you were in a different place too.
Of course, we both were. Like, that's why it's kind of almost irrelevant, because it's like we're playing a different game at this point. But my brain can't help but be like, is that how it's going to feel again? This was really bad last time. Like
maybe this will be triggering for you just in that way in general.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it was like, I'll never forget. And I know I've told you this a million times, but when I was crying at Pink Taco with Scott,
and we weren't even talking at that point.
Well, we weren't, but like I was trying to. And like I remember like showing him our text, and it was like 3 reach outs from me, no response. Again, with reason, like nobody be mean to Alex, but like that feeling of just not feeling considered by your friend is like the worst feeling. And that's why I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, because my brain, my little monkey brain can't help but think the like last time we were in this situation, this was outcome. Yeah. So like, I am like,
but it like, even to that point, it's like, it was so different. And like what we said, I mean, I was going through some shit, and I wasn't reaching out because it wasn't a priority for me at the time. Like I needed to focus on my relationship and like my life. And to me, like for me, that capped my like ability to do anything capped out at that. So like, I was going through it. Yep. But like, we just know each other better now too. Yeah. So like, if that is the case again, where I am not responding, which I don't think that'll happen, you now understand you. And like you just said, you would ask like, what's up? Yeah. What are you going through? Like, you know, it would just be different. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll fucking see.
We'll see. I'm really not worried about it.
I think us being so kind of, we've already have our toes in the water, because we do it with Brie and Leanna too. Yeah. Like we do the thing in our group chat where we're like, group FaceTime this Sunday, and like we'll do it. We'll sit on our FaceTime or whatever. Imagine what it was like when people were doing this without FaceTime. Right. People were losing friends when people would move to other cities. You really said bye.
Yeah, you said bye. And I think it was just so like, I feel like people were just more used to it in general because, and we've talked about this before, like they didn't have social media. They didn't know what each other did on the day-to-day regardless.
Right. So it wasn't like a loss.
No, it was just like, oh, now I have a friend across the country, and like it was letters, it was like like phone calls, you know, like so crazy. It was just different. It was probably really fucking cool.
The expectation of it, like we weren't as like used to knowing what anybody was doing. Yeah, in the best case, right? Like it was good.
People weren't like so involved in each other's lives.
Yeah, and like even like without giving names away, today I noticed that someone was in New York that we both know, and they blocked me from their stories but didn't block Alex, so we were able to see. And I'm like sitting here like, why do they not want me to know they're in New York, blah 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 blah. But like also like that's it, when you put it back in like old school terms, like that's how it was. Like don't have to, you're not entitled to knowing where somebody is.
Right. And it was like that phrase, hit me up when you're in my city. Like it would be a phone call like, hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't
I'm in
like
Grand
this.
Central.
Right.
I'm picturing like
Meet
a
me
movie.
for coffee.
At the Empire State Building.
Literally, like everyone would just meet up at the Empire State Building.
Yeah, that's all you did.
But it would be like, oh, I'm in your city. Let's meet
Yeah.
up. It's not this like big thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's not, no one used to care what other people were doing. What a time. I belong in that time.
Oh, no, I love people.
I belong there.
I don't know. It's so interesting. God, I wish I could tell you guys who it was.
Because that makes it even crazier.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. It wasn't just like a friend. It's someone.
It was someone who is closer to her than me. So I was like, oh, did you see so-and-so's in New York? And you're like, no. I'm like, yeah, it's on their story. You're like, they don't have a story right now.
Yeah, I went a little ring around the rosy.
Literally.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
I called them out and they still haven't texted back.
It's crazy.
I kind of want to call.
You should.
I think I want to. Hey.
Do you have the location?
No.
All right, guys. Thanks for writing in. I feel like this was helpful.
Yeah, it just seems like
You just gotta
case by case scenario. You just gotta like.
you have to meet each other in the middle.
Yep. And like that,
And keep
Honestly, that applies.
expectations.
even if you're not long distance.
Totally.
Like this isn't as like
Groundbreaking.
new territory as I thought it would be
Yeah.
based on these entries.
But I love the like
So reassuring.
I love the trial and error aspect because I feel like it's probably pretty daunting if something doesn't work out and you're like, oh, communication isn't working. Like we can't be friends long distance.
Imagine.
Right. But it's going to be, I mean, there's a major chance that one of us is going to feel like the communication isn't working, but we just have to find what works for us, you know, at the end of the day. That's why I feel good about it. Like, that's why I'm not worried about it because I just know we're going to figure it out regardless.
Are you seeing they're training carrier pigeons again?
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm dead ass.
Okay. Should I get a pigeon?
Well, for LA, I don't think we should do. Do you think a pigeon could fly across the country with a letter?
I mean, we trained them well.
That's true.
Like,
Well, we didn't.
right. Our species.
Our ancestors.
Yeah. Ugh.
But they're doing it out here for a dispensary's doing a trial thing right now where they're flying.
You should try it.
It's not like in play yet, but like it's in like they're
testing it.
They're testing it. That's so crazy.
I mean, pigeons are so fucking smart.
But,
and
like,
we just
imagine
threw them to
getting-
the wayside.
Getting your like dove baggie, just like a knocking at your door. Like
I'd want to adopt it.
be
I'd
like,
keep it.
Come on in, take a
Yeah.
hit. Like,
Literally. They're so smart.
that's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
They are so smart though, and like yeah, this is I guess not ancient, but like an old thing. But like I don't know. I can't believe it. And like I'm just waiting for PETA to be like, they need to be on payroll.
Right. Literally.
Like, they need benefits. Like,
what are you doing for the community? What are you doing for the pigeon community?
Right.
Nothing. Throwing bird seed.
that's all they need.
Yeah, facts. You guys, Vixen just woke up for her nap.
And you can tell she's still here.
Yeah.
Looking at Link on the ground right now. Well, happy Monday, you guys. Thanks again to everybody who wrote in. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate and review our show. It helps us out a lot. And if you're on YouTube, you should subscribe. We're almost.
You know the
we're
drill.
almost
You know the
30,
drill.
what is it? 29 or 30?
It's 30K.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
We've been here for like 2 years.
Stop. We'll get there. I have faith.
Okay, yeah, go subscribe, please. Don't let Alex down.
You know what? I'm so like, it'll happen. I see it.
Yeah, one person at a fucking time over the next decade. Who cares?
All right. We love you guys.
Love you
We'll
guys.
see you next week. And if you're on our Patreon, we'll see you Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Love you.
Patreon.com/Oddvice Podcast. Okay.
Yes.
Love you.
Bye.